We're rolling. Hey, how's it going? Okay, well, I'm back getting water today. And thought I'd make a little video. Let's see, what's new in Mekongpong? Well, the weather's been amazing. We've had some heavy rain, but a lot of the days have been sunny. And let's adjust this a bit. Oh, there we go. A lot of the days have been sunny with very little rain during the day, which is a little odd because usually August I think is quite rainy. Anyway, July was crazy rain. August, we're about a third through. Not so much. Maybe it'll rain more later. So this year May was quite rainy for the time of year. June, not so rainy. July, really, really rainy. And now August, so far, not so rainy. So, that's all good. That's the news here. Alright, so what else is new? Well, I just did a video from a little walk I did a while ago, so I try not to repeat myself. Actually, maybe I'll just do this a little bit short. We're just gathering the water place. I'm sitting on the ground again, which is nice. Although it's a huge ant, like the size of this part of my finger, right here. Bit me in the ass. Oh man, through my pants. It really hurt. Anyway, they have serious ants up here, I'll tell you. Of all sizes. Anyway, so maybe what I'll do, keep this short and we'll make this more of a walking thing. So the next scene will be me walking back down to the road. Okay, ciao. Okay. Oh, I forgot to say a little thank you. Okay. Oh, yes. I do believe it is a good idea to say thanks for the beautiful water. I guess these videos are always a little bit bumpy because I'm walking. I guess that's just the way it is. I don't have too much to say about climate things from what I said last time in my last video, other than we're in the countdown phase of the Arctic sea ice, and looks pretty serious. I do believe Dahr Jamail, anyway, was up in Alaska, Barrel maybe? Anyway, and had a little hint from Kevin Hester that there's some serious shit going on over there. So I'm looking forward to hearing what Dahr Jamail has to say about his time up there. I keep thinking, let's darken that bit. Oh, that's better. I keep thinking that though the extent of the sea ice is, it's like really low for this time of year, but not the lowest. But it's probably pretty close to that 2012, 2016 level, right? Probably still pretty close. But it's the thickness, the volume that's the massive factor, I think. I don't know if any of you watching this have ever been out, you know, in the north in the spring when the ice melts. You know, the ice gets kind of, what's the word? Unsafe to walk on for a period. It still looks like there's ice there and snow quite often. And then all of a sudden, in 2 days, it'll all be gone because it gets thinner and broken up and honeycomby and all that sort of thing. Oh, let's have a look. There's a new movie by Al Gore, which of course I haven't seen. And I guess, of course, I remain skeptical. Because Al Gore, though respect where respect is due, it's been the focus of his. Oh, that's beautiful. Climate and all that, but he's very much of a, well, I shouldn't say because I haven't seen the movie, but I'm sure he's freaking out like everyone else about the state, but maybe there's still an element of, yeah, we can do it, we can turn this around. Someone needs to do a film on climate. They don't have to say there's no hope, there's no turning it around. They don't have to say it, because in a way it's better to let people figure it out for themselves by talking about the state of things. But I do believe, and not everyone would agree with, ooh, look at that. Not everyone might agree with this. It doesn't help to mollycoddle people, you know? It doesn't help to say, oh, but we can fix it. Because we're Homo sapiens sapiens, the wise homos. And anyway, not so wise as it turns out. Not so wise, actually. Yeah, someone should do a movie and just end it with no bit of hope, or hopium as it's often referred to. No hopium. Don't worry, we can just keep everything like it's been all along. Don't worry, we'll just get that electric car going. I think I wrote in, a friend posted something about Elon Musk on Facebook. Is it in Facebook or on Facebook? And as I seem to, I'm going to stop doing it because I might get in trouble. But I usually say, when there's a story about Elon Musk and his goddamn electric cars, I always write down, someone needs to kick that son of a bitch in the nuts. It's sort of metaphorical, although more or less, I suppose it is really. I wouldn't really help things by doing it, but other than, anyway. So everyone's flocking there now, right? Everyone's flocking to that stuff. So I'm in a little bit of a steep, slippy area. So my talking is, ooh, look at that big bloody worm. Oh no, it's dead. Look at all the ants. The worm is dead. The worm is dead. But there's a billion ants around it that are having their breakfast, apparently. Or lunch, I guess. I would think that ants get up quite early in the morning. I saw that worm coming up. Yeah, so Elon Musk, Tesla, cars. It seems like seems like he's the current, he's been doing this for a while, but everyone's starting to love him because he's the last great hope to do, as John Livingston said, to be able to keep things all the same and still get away with it, even though that's not, in my opinion, what's gonna happen. So this is some overflow here. Oh, I try not to get my feet wet. I know it sounds sort of wussy, but it's because I'm not wearing my rubber boots and I don't want to get my moccasin boots all wet, because if they're soaking wet, it'll take forever to dry at this time of year. Holy crap. Wow, that motorcycle sounded like it was coming up one of the trails. It's not, it was just on the road. I guess we're getting close to the road now. Well, it's really busy here. It's been quite quiet, even on the weekends, here in Mécanton. But it's a major holiday this weekend. Oh, it's Mother's Day. Happy Thai Mother's Day. How lovely. And this beautiful, let's lighten that now. There's a beautiful tradition that the kids do, and they kneel at their mom's feet and give thanks. It's really beautiful. Yeah. They say thanks to their mom for bringing them into this world. Yeah? Should say thanks to our mommies for that. It's quite nice of them to do that. Well, it's dark again. Let's lighten her up. Okay, there's the trail. You can see it. Yep. Yeah, so really beautiful, and they have a special, it's very Thai way to do things, which is, of course, always extremely, I don't know what the word, I just want to say beautiful a million times, but it is. Anyway. Here's hoping that, oh shoot, I almost fell. Here's hoping that the old ways don't disappear here, because the new ways of industrialization. There we go. Can you see the trail? Oh yeah. Maybe I can lighten that a bit. Okay. But, you know, the middle class ways of debt and what's the word I'm thinking of? Prosperity, which is not really at all. It's very much on the rise here, like everywhere else. A lot of people have big cars and things, you know. Anyway, right, so it's busy here. A lot of cars this weekend. Doesn't really affect me too much because where I live is tucked away in the lower part of the village, and I see the cars going by because I can see the road from my place, but I hardly ever see anyone. But you do have to be a bit careful walking on the road. Yeah, anyway. We're coming to the end. Maybe I'll just take it down to the end where they're making this new homestay, and there'll be a little cafe there. And then we'll call it a day for the woods walking video. And I've really been not talking about much other than Elon Musk, and he needs a good talking to. He's making everyone think they can keep everything the same and still get away with it, which they can't. Anyway, whatever. Personally, I think it's pretty... Ooh, look at him there, eh? Personally, I think it's pretty easy to see how things are spinning out of control, right? Like, just look at the heat. Oh, Baghdad was 53 degrees and humid. That's a death zone and all that sort of thing. And Europe, we all know Europe's been hot. Southern Europe, at least. Yeah, anyway. Here has been kind of normal, temperature-wise. You know, like 33 in Chiang Mai. Here, it doesn't get much higher than... At my place, hardly ever above 23, but in the city, 33. But what's kind of amazing is that you start getting used to it, start getting used to 30-degree weather, and you walk around, don't even sweat. In Canada, people will be fainting. Anyway, but it doesn't take much to make people go over the edge, right? Like if it's 33 and suddenly 38, it's only 5 degrees, but it makes a huge difference when you're on that kind of edge. Anyway, enough blathering. Here is the new homestay. They're building, my next door neighbor's building it. And over there behind those cars, it's going to be a little cafe. And if you look there, let's brighten it up a bit. There's a fella painting the wall. Okay, so hope there you go, a little walk today. Not much ranting and raving at all. Anyway, hope everyone's doing well. And keep your eyes on the Arctic sea ice, I guess. It's my advice, if you care. I mean, maybe it doesn't matter. Oh, there's the big water tanks. Where I get my water is one of the leads that lead into these tanks, and these tanks lead down into sort of the lower part of the village. The middle part, really, but also my place. Okay, bye.